I'm gonna mute
All right.
myself.
We are officially recording. So here's what we're going to do today. I've got like a couple of little announcements to give you guys, a couple of things to review, and then I have an assignment for you guys that you should be able to, that you have until Monday to finish. And it's easy, it's fun. I didn't want to get into anything. I don't want to get into any history right now while we're still working out all the bugs of Schoology and everything like that. So next week we're going to start review, but this week I wanted to be a little bit more chill to get the hang of everything. So GroupMe. I'm going to go ahead and share screen really fast because everybody has had problems with GroupMe. It's not just your class. If it is your class, or if you can't get into it, so don't feel terrible. It's everybody. So I put it on a page because every time I tried to put it on as a link, it would either deactivate the link or kick it out. Now there's just a QR code. That's wonderful. Is there not a link to it? Okay, well now there's just a QR code. I'll tell you guys what, I will put the link in here again and cross my fingers that it works. If you, what, go ahead.
Okay, Julian Onzima, thank you for coming. Good morning. Why are you gay?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say that may not be. You may not have mentioned that.
On the update page, there's a link, but it's blocked on our computers. It says staff allow.
Okay, and that's on updates, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of the links that it deactivated for whatever reason. So what I'm going to do is I'll go through and try to put that link in there that way, on that page again, because every time I click on the link, well, nope, never mind. I just made myself a liar. So I'll try to figure that out. I've had a lot of people have success with it if they used their phone. So if you have a phone that works and is reliable and all of that, I would give it a shot that way, because that may just be the best way to get into the GroupMe. If all of this isn't resolved by the end of next week, I'm scrapping GroupMe and we're going to try something else because it's driving me insane. So just so y'all know. And also, very important, because I've had a lot of people freaking out over this. It's not a requirement for you to sign up for GroupMe. I would recommend doing it just because it makes everything a little bit easier. There's a calendar that's in there. I can send updates to it quickly, but if you don't have to be in the GroupMe. So if you can't get into it, and if it's just simply not working for you, or you are going to be fine getting updates here, that's totally fine as well. Just so you know, it's not a requirement.
Okay, so do you have to join on your computer, or can you do it on your phone?
You should be able to do it on your phone. Everybody that's been doing it on their phone has had success. Now, I've done it. I've posted the link and the code from both my phone and from the computer, and neither one of them works any better than the other. So I have a feeling that it is Schoology at this point that's tripping it up. At least where the link is concerned. The QR code, I haven't had anybody say that they've had trouble with the QR code. So I don't think that one is a problem. But also GroupMe didn't give me any kind of code to give to you guys except for the QR code, which I think is strange because I seem to remember them having some kind of code that you used to be able to enter, but that's neither here nor there. It's not a requirement. If it's not working out by next week, I'll scrap it. If it's working, then all right, we're good to go. Let me see. Okay, there are two other things I want to show you guys as far as just announcements go. So right here, your Zoom information for the day, I'll always post it like this, and I'll post it as an announcement. Time. Don't go by this time. So this 10:30 right here, it won't let me enter anything in except for like increments of at like exactly 10 or 10:30. So we're going to start at 10:20 every day. but I'll give like a 5-minute little grace period for everybody to log on, but go by 10:20. So go by the time that's up here, not by the time that's down here, just to remove any possible confusion. All right, last little announcement thing, and then we'll get to actual things. I put in a new folder, and it's your resources folder. For this class, there will be several different sites that I will link for you guys to be able to see different information for you to get secondary sources from, just a lot of different sources like that. And there will be some other videos that I will post. For those, that if it's like applicable for every single section or something like that, I'll post it here in resources so you guys can have it and use it anytime. This YouTube link takes you to our channel. Now this channel is, we're going to share this channel with all of my classes because they're all 10th grade or 11th grade. So if you see something that says 11th grade, don't click it. It's not yours. I mean, you can watch it if you want to, but it's not yours. I will start, after today, I'm going to start a playlist for each week. So you guys should be able to navigate that without any trouble. I'll also link each video into the individual weeks. I did that over here. I'll show you guys. If you click on week 1, see, it's right here, first day recording, and it should just pop up right there. All right, so I will do this with every single week. For our lecture, I will just post it at the bottom of the folder. Okay. All right, so there's 2 new things that we are talking about today. The first one is just kind of for your information kind of stuff. This is how you win house points and how you can lose house points. I'm gonna move this over real fast, I'm sorry. It's driving me insane. All right, so you guys should know your houses. You will hopefully know your groups by next Monday. A lot of people have taken the house quiz in this class. If you haven't taken it yet and you're on the Zoom, go ahead and take it. If you haven't taken it and you're not on the Zoom, go ahead and take it. Just so that I have a way to group you guys. If you don't do it by Monday, I'm going to cut off and I'm just going to assign you into a group that needs another person. That's all for that. So how to win and how to lose house points. These are going to be important because remember, there's prizes at the end of the semester. We'll do prizes at the end of each semester. So how do you lose house points? This one shouldn't be, it should be fairly straightforward. Disrupting class. If you have 3 different warnings, first warning is -5 points, second warning -10, third is -20. And if I have to send you out of class or if I have to kick you out of the Zoom, then it's -50 points. If you send or you post something inappropriate, it's -40 points. I know you guys are going to be tempted to send or post something that is inappropriate. I was actually reading this off to my husband last night, and he goes, man, I would be so tempted to send or post something that is inappropriate. And he's in his late 20s, so I can only imagine for you guys. Try to fight that temptation as best you can, okay? Don't lose house points for yourself, and don't post something you wouldn't be okay with your grandma seeing. You can also lose points for other reasons that will be determined at that time, so that's just my like little caveat of I can make stuff up as we go if necessary. How to win house points. So there are a lot of different ways to win house points. You can earn house points every single week by doing 3 things. You turn in all of your assignments on time, that's 20 points. Join your live class, that's 10 points. And joining the group meetings, that's 10 points. And that'll start next week. Definitely the turning in all assignments and the joining live class will start next week. Hopefully joining group meetings will start next week. If not, it'll be the following. When you know your group, I want you guys to take a group photo. I don't mean go to each other's houses and take a group photo. That way, just take a selfie of yourself, send it all to one person. I'll put something up for you guys to where you can, put all your photos up on one slide. I'll probably do a Google slide and let you guys take a selfie, upload it, and put it onto the Google Slide so that you can be with your group and we see who you are. All right, you get 5 points for having everybody in your group photo. Wearing house color, oh, hang on. If you cannot take a picture of yourself, if you are one of the people who has really bad internet or you can't get it uploaded or something along those lines, just message me separately and we'll figure something out. We are going to have, because I get so bored and tired sitting at my house doing this Zoom stuff, so I want to try to spice it up a little bit. You can wear your house colors on designated days. I'll give you guys plenty of heads up for that. And you can just take a picture of you in your house colors, an appropriate picture of you in your house colors, and post it either in the GroupMe or to Schoology. We'll also have dress up days on designated days, and that's only 5 points because I don't want you guys to feel like you have to go out and you know, get like a costume or something. But I also think that's like half the fun of being at school is getting to do all the dress up days for homecoming and all of that. And that's probably totally lame, but I enjoy it. So we'll have a couple of those days as well. If you answer questions correctly in class, I'll give you 2 points for every question you answer. That's just like a basic one. If you participate in challenges, so we're going to have a few little small challenges. Those are going to start next week. They're not going to be anything big. It's just small little things that will be a way for where you guys to get to know each other, for me to get to know you, and for you guys to win house points. So if you participate in the challenge, you get 5 points for your house just by participating. If you or your team win the challenge, you get 20 points. Your highest test grade for every test that we take will be 15 points. A grades will be 5 points for everybody who makes an A. B is 4. C's are 3 points. Highest class average at the end of 9 weeks, you win your house 15 points. And there may be other instances for points that will be determined at that time. That's my other little caveat of I can do what I want kind of thing. But I won't go crazy with all of that. So it'll mostly be these situations. Does all of that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Thank
makes
you.
sense.
Awesome. And I'll keep a running total of house points and everything up on the blackboard. Whiteboard, it's a whiteboard. I'll keep it up on the whiteboard as we go. I feel like I'm back in elementary school talking about blackboards. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and take us over here. Okay, so the last thing we're going to talk about, and I'm sorry for going so quickly through it all, but we only have a limited amount of time. So this is your assignment for this week, and it's going to help you guys to figure out how exactly to submit certain kinds of assignments. It's going to help you with navigating a discussion post. That's the main point of what we've got going on for this one. So what you're doing, actually, let me share my screen one more time and take you guys over here so I can show it to you. So week 1, I'm going to go ahead and publish this folder for you guys so you can see it. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so in day 2, you have these 2 things. It's a coat of arms introduction and then the turn-in spot for it. So I did it separately so we could look at pages, and also because it wouldn't let me put a huge description or link a file into the discussion just to create it. Or at least not the file I wanted to. So what you're going to do is you're introducing yourself with a coat of arms. And that's just, you guys should know what a coat of arms is. If you've Hogwarts house crest, that's a coat of arms. Medieval times, anything, if you see anything from like anywhere in Europe, most European nations have some kind of coat of arms, a crest. And they all go back. Families have crests as well. But anyhow, so this one is to introduce yourself. You have 4 sections with which to describe yourself to me and to your classmates. And I want you guys to include a quote that either inspires you, Maybe it's just one you've always liked. It's like your live by quote, something like that. And it can be as simple as like Hakuna Matata, or it can be something a bit more complex. But it's up to you on that. So use these instructions to complete your coat of arms. And I have a coat of arms here to show you guys as we walk through this, okay? So at the start of it, and you can do this in a couple of different ways. So what I did was I just took it and drew a shield on a piece of copy paper and did it that way. And that was super easy for me. And I'll include like a picture in my descriptions of everything after class. So you can also print out this shield right here. You can print it out, you can draw on it, and then, oh, there it is. Yeah, you can print it out, draw on it, and take a photo of it and post it up. Or if you can do it online, so you have no way to do it otherwise, you can do it online and turn it in that way. Just make sure that the pictures that you either draw or put on to the onto the shield are visible for everybody to see and that you can display them. All right, so you're going to start off by putting your name at the very top. So my name, Heather Bishop. And then you can choose whichever corner you want to do these in. So it doesn't have to go in the same order that I did. So in one corner of the shield, you draw a picture which represents your favorite movie, book, TV show, or type of music. I did The Avengers because that is my favorite just collection of movies. It's also my daughter's favorite right now. So we get to watch it quite a lot. So I just did simple as that. In one corner, you draw a picture which represents your favorite place to be. So your house, the library, a friend's house, a restaurant, wherever you need, wherever that is, a certain room in your house, outside. I couldn't draw outside, so I had to do a room in my house. And this is that, it's just my office. Like I got a chair, bookshelves, the window, and my dogs. That's my favorite place to be in my house. Third one is in one corner of the shield, draw a picture which represents your favorite sports team. Now, no, not everybody has a favorite sports team. So if you don't follow sports, then you can do your favorite food. I included, oh, there it is. This is my favorite sports team. It's Liverpool Football Club. They're a soccer team in England, and they are my absolute favorite, aside from college football, but I didn't want to include college football because people get pretty intense about that. In one corner of the shield, you draw a picture which represents a possession you have had since your childhood. That is right here. I have had my Harry Potter books since I was 7. Well, the ones that were published when I was 7, so I've had those for a very long time. And then I've had a pillow for my entire life. I get made so much fun of it for that pillow. And then down at the bottom, there's a little banner, and I have a quote from John Falstaff, which is from William Shakespeare's Henry IV play, because I'm such a dork. I've told you guys that. And my quote is, "The better part of valor is discretion." So super simple like that. It's not a hard project. It's just a little bit you guys get to explain a little bit about yourself. Okay. Any questions about that?
Yes. Can we do this on a piece of paper?
Yeah, totally. Look, I just hardcore drew that
Wait,
out
so
myself.
would I just take a picture of it and email it to you?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, okay, so when you go to turn it in, so if you take a picture of it, pop over here. In day 2, there is a place for you to turn it in. So you go to Coat of Arms, turn in. It's in big caps and it's got exclamation points, so you can't miss it. So you turn in your coat of arms along with a brief description of each item on the shield. You can record yourself describing it, you can make a video, or you can just do a blurb. Do what?
Due tomorrow already?
No. It will not be due tomorrow. It may say that right now, but it is not due tomorrow. Don't freak out. I gotta fix it. Okay. It's not due till Monday.
I have another question. So, what assignments do we have to turn in this week? Do we have to turn in the syllabus?
Yes, so do the syllabus quiz, do the Hogwarts quiz, and then do this coat of arms thing. I'm not going to publish your day 3 folder because all it was just a baseline assessment. And I'm just going to remove that one because we'll find out where you guys are at next week. And it'll be just,
I went to the bathroom, so I didn't hear any of that, what you said about the Hogwarts paper. So is that going to be like,
What the
posted somewhere?
heck?
Is that going to be like
Hogwarts
posted somewhere?
paper is messed up, man.
so the good thing is this is recorded. So you can go back
Oh,
and
okay.
see it. All right. So I encourage you to go back and see it. One last thing, you guys. So when you go to turn it in, you can include a file. So what I would do is I would take the, I was going to see if I had a picture, but I don't think I do. I just have the original, so I'm not going to do that. I would take a picture or a video of yourself doing that. If you take a video, you're going to have to link it in because you can't really include it. I mean, you can try to include it as a file, but it might be too large. So just, you might have to play around with that for a second or two. But you can you click on the file, click on your file, upload it in. Then you put in your comment. So if you are just going to write a brief description about it, then you just write that right in here. After you get done with that, you're going to comment on the post of 2 other people. And if it's like, oh, hey, The Avengers is my favorite movie too. I like Iron Man the best. Something like that, you know what I mean? Just so we all kind of get, and don't comment on the same person. It's got to be 2 other people, and you cannot comment on yourself. I feel like that's something that I really needed to say to my other classes. Anyway, so that's that assignment. It will be due by next Monday. And that is all, really. Do you guys have any final questions?
Yeah.